Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check this out. We are out here on Plomosa Road all by ourselves. I'm out here at the Quartzsite rock sign. This, actually I'd call it a marker in the ground. It's close to 100 years old. It used to guide airplanes, U.S. mail, all that. Look at the blue sky too. But used to guide planes into Quartzsite way back in the 1930s and 40s. Everything looks so clean, doesn't it? After a couple days of rain here. Happy Thanksgiving too. So I figured I'd run around some of the free campgrounds, show that like I do every year. See what else we can get into around town. Enjoy this holiday weekend. There it is. Spells out Quartzsite. There's a big arrow, directional arrow down here. Has a true marker for north. It's like a compass. But back in the old days, pilots would fly low over the desert. This would guide them in. You know, this entire desert has huge, massive World War II history. It was all used up around Baus was the tanks, top secret tank base. Goes clear down to Yuma, all the way into Southern California. There's the arrow, directional arrow, pointing straight at town. Right there. Where are we going? Quartzsite. Home base for RVerTV. Can't believe the end of the year is here already. My goodness. Okay, here's your true north sign. There's been groups through the years that'll come out and paint the top of the rocks. Kind of maintain this. It is all fenced off. It is a protected site, which it needs to be. It's part of the old history around the desert here. There are other signs like this around different towns. I believe Vicksburg up by Brenda, up off Highway 60 has one. I never could find that one. I know it's there. I've seen it on Google Maps. I think around Prescott and just around the desert, there's other rock signs. I like coming out here. Especially this time of year, you kind of got the place to yourself. Alright, well, let's head for the van. We'll do a big loop around the area. Aren't those mountains cool out there? Talk about gold mining. There is old abandoned mine shafts everywhere. That whole area is just honeycombed with old abandoned mines. Arizona Peace Trail runs out through here as well. Four-wheeling everywhere. See a lot of people on side-by-sides. Okay, as a crow flies, let's do it. Alright, this is Plomosa Road, 14-day dispersed camping. Camp both sides of the road. From Highway 95 to here, it's probably about 4 miles on both sides. Out where the rock sign was, you can't camp out there, but if you kept on going over towards Bowes, you could. This is all free camping. Normally right up here by the road, we'll see if they got a host set up. That's where you sign in and get your permit for camping. To me, this is probably the best place to camp. If you're going to do the 14-day, it does get very, very crowded here during the big shows, but look how level it is. Nice big flat areas. You can fit a lot of people out here, and you're away from the town. You're away from a lot of the dust that gets created in town. I have camped out here dozens and dozens of times. You can even get TV reception, believe it or not, if you have a powered antenna out here, and good cell coverage, good cell phone coverage. Alright, right up here is the main road. Off to the left, we'll see if they got a camp host setting up yet. There's usually a little kiosk board and it'll say camp host. And yep, there's a trailer sitting there, a rig, RV. That motorhome right there, that's where you'd sign in. Get you a permit. Alright, gonna make a left up here on the highway. Once again, we're about 7-8 miles out of town here. Busy, busy road. To the right would take you up towards Parker, Arizona. Then all the way up to Lake Havasu. This is Arizona Highway 95, not US 95, Arizona. They had a lot of water running through here in the last few weeks. The desert has gotten quite a bit of rain here recently. It's a good thing. Look how green everything's getting too. Kind of like watering the lawn. Oh, big lawn. Off to the right, there are ATVs, side-by-side, whatever you're riding, trails, four-wheeling. They'll take you back. There's mines back in that direction as well. Later this winter, I'll do a run back through there. We'll go explore some of them big old mines. All right, next one coming up, be on the left. We'll pull in there. It's called High Jolly. 14-day free. And I mean free camping. It's probably the smallest of the camp areas around town. This thing gets packed. A lot of people like camping here. And you have perfect access to the Peace Trail off the backside of this campground here. Wow, I see quite a few rigs. Pull in here, you see that cell tower just down the road off to the right. The problem with the cell service in Quartzsite, when you get into January and you got 500,000 people logged into the towers, it goes to 0. You'll be lucky to get an email out. Seriously, it's bad. Starlink is the preferred method if you need Wi-Fi. Everyone has Starlink anymore. But you can see it's a skinny one that goes back a ways, maybe about a mile, 3/4 mile. A lot of people stay here. Oh, look at that. They got a host here too. That big bus sitting up there. He's in the host spot. Very cool. So they got 2 hosts. It's hard finding people. They don't pay much. You get the ability to stay there all season instead of just 14 days as a host. I think they give you propane and a little tiny wage, if I remember right. I've talked to people that have done it before. All right, we're gonna cut to the west side of town. We're gonna head out to Dome Rock Road. Go explore that one. It's another 14-day free camping, and it is massive. Hundreds and hundreds of acres out here. We can see that big cell tower off to the right, and also there's the refuse station. You can dump your trash there right here. It's free to do that as well. There you can see it's narrow, and it keeps getting smaller towards the back. It's not a very big camp area. And there's a set of power lines that run out through the desert out there, and that's all the Peace Trail. It's called Sun-Kissed Road, runs out of Quartzsite. There's the highway going into town. Town itself. And you can see there's the big wash, Tyson Wash. That's where it disperses. All the water that runs through town will disperse out here in the desert. Those hills are full of old mines. There's still some active mining going in there. That mountains run straight up towards Parker. On the other side of that would be Colorado River. All kinds of wildlife still run around out there, believe it or not. Absolutely incredible here. Once again, there's High Jolly. Okay, we're going to keep on trucking. Going to head out towards Dome Rock. Okay, you can see we're getting back in town. Those power lines on the left, there's actually a road that runs along through there, so you can ride your four-wheeler all the way out to Plomosa Road. I've done it many times. It's a little bit of a journey though, on a side-by-side. Okay, up here I'm gonna make a right on Tyson Street. And yesterday I stopped at the Chamber of Commerce, Kurt and Kendra, Sunset Sheds, Arizona. They run the chamber there too. They record a little message, and I'm gonna play it here like right now for you. Looky.
Hey, Russ.
Santa and the elves. Hi. How you guys doing?
Almost
Good.
Merry Christmas, Russ.
Almost. What's going on around here, Kurt?
Well, this year, check it out, electric XP Trike 2.0, with the help of Russ at RVerTV and us here at Sunset Sheds of Arizona. This is going to be our give back to the community bike for Christmas. So December 13th, right?
3
At
o'clock.
about, 3 o'clock, we're going to pull a winner. So it's real simple. There's no obligation to purchase anything. Come on in here, you'll fill out a ticket, give us your name and number, and December 13th at
3 o'clock.
we're going to pull a winner. So somebody's going to win this. And again, thanks to Electric, thanks to RVerTV, and of course Sunset Sheds. We're here at 79 West Main Street on the corner of Main and Central. This is the place to be. We also have drop-offs, the Salvation Army and the Rogue Riders. If you'd like to contribute to some of the less fortunate, bring us some Christmas gifts, all right?
Okay, and once again, the address?
79 West Main, Quartzsite, Arizona.
Hours?
Well, we're here at 6:30 till whenever. 6:30 a.m. till
Yep.
whenever.
Just like Santa this time
Yep,
of
that's
year.
right.
Right.
That's right.
7 days a week,
7 days a week, just like Santa.
just
That's
like
right.
Santa.
Yep.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thanks
Ho,
to the
ho,
community.
ho.
See ya.
Make sure you go down there, fill out a ticket, get a chance to win that electric. We're donating back to the community for Christmas time. Also, if you have any canned goods or anything, gifts you want to drop off for Salvation Army and the Road Riders, just make sure you drop it right down there at the chamber. That would be greatly appreciated. RVerTV's proud to be help sponsoring all that. Alright, we're out here on Tyson Street. Gonna just take the back way around. We're gonna head out towards Dome Rock Road. Last video I showed a little bit of this area out here. There is state camping. It's not free though. This video we're kind of focusing on the free. But state camping, if you use the state trust land, which is right here, and there's a couple other little areas around town that are state trust, it's $20, I believe, for a 14-day permit, but it's not free. And you have to get your permit online through the state of Arizona. I think it's az.gov, then just search out camping on trust land, I believe, something like that. If I can figure out a link, I'll put it down in the description. You can see the puddles around. It rained pretty good in the desert. All right, off to the right, that's all day use land, but there's roads. Should be one right here somewhere. That'll take you out to the mines. There it is. You can go all the way out, quite a ways, to the mountains, all of it. All kinds of fun drives around with your ATVs, four-wheelers, you name it. Extremely popular around Quartzsite. If you go down to the game store, Tyson Wells Game Store, you can buy the off-road books too they offer around here with maps, pictures, trail markers, all that. That's over at Tyson Wells. Alright, we're almost up here to downtown Quartzsite. I like saying that, downtown. Quartzsite's a small town. Population, the average population is around 3,000, somewhere around there. In the winter time, it goes over 500,000 or more. From all the snowbirds, all the travelers, campers. It's just one unique experience. There's a yacht club. I guess they opened up under new ownership. They serve food. It's a bar. You can get drinks, watch football games. Then up here's all the truck stop stuff. Got Big Pilot. And you got the rock shops here on the right. Outback Pizza. McDonald's if you want fast food. This is fast food alley down here. McDonald's, you got Carl's Jr.'s, you got them all. Fresh Jerky, that place has been there forever. Then they got a new Mexican fast food there at the mobile station, Filberto's, something like that. Then behind Terrible's, Starbucks coming soon. Stop and get you an $8 cup of coffee. Then all the Tesla chargers behind Carl's Jr.'s and then also behind Terrible's. They can hold, I think, up to over 100 cars now for charging. That's a big, big deal because it's the only place to do it right here off the freeway before you cross the desert back into Southern California. There's no other place to charge until you get close to Indio, Palm Springs, all that. Okay, we're gonna make a right here. To the left is Keefe. To the right is Dome Rock Road. Just always remember the big Love's truck stop here in the corner. I'm just keeping the camera rolling, give you an idea. There is a rule with the dispersed camping. After 14 days, you can move to another camp area, but it has to be 25 miles from where you were camping. So if you're way out at the end of Plomosa, way out, and you come to the Dome Rock way at the end, you might make the 25-mile mark. But that's the rules of dispersed camping around here. So you could jump around and stay at free camping at different locations around town. It's one of the only motels here, the old Super 8. It's amazing they'd never built like a big Holiday Inn or something here with all the truckers. Okay, we're trucking out to Dome Rock. All right, this road here to the left will take you out to Rainbow Acres, which is a big community on the outskirts of Quartzsite, kind of like the suburbs of Quartzsite. And the road should change about right in here somewhere. And we're out of Quartzsite town limits. And this starts right in here, Dome Rock. It's called Dome Rock Mountain. Right there, that's where the road changes. We're out of Quartzsite. And this is all BLM, Bureau of Land Management, camping. Both sides of the road. Off to the right was where your post is with the place to get a permit. And you can camp on both sides all the way out here. It's several miles. This will actually take us right up to I-10. There's an actual exit up here off I-10 at the other end of the Dome Rock Road. A lot of groups camp out here, like the casitas, the Airstreams, different motorhomes, especially in January. Off to the left, there's a major natural gas pipeline with a road that cuts through it. There you can see the dome-shaped mountain. That's Dome Rock Mountain. There was actually mining that went on all through this area. There are gold claims out here. A lot of people will surface mine. You can surface mine these areas. A lot of it's private claims. You got to be careful. But there's a solution to that. If you go back to the chamber where Kurt and Kendra were, downtown there, there's the Quartzsite Metal Detecting Club, which you can sign up for. It used to be $20, I think it is, for a year, and you'll have access. It's in here somewhere, mainly off to the right, over towards the freeway. But you can have access to over 400 acres. Not only this area, across I-10, there's a massive area, a lot of acreage. They come out with a tractor and will stir up the dirt a little bit, I believe, in certain areas, but you can dry wash, metal detect, just have a good time looking for that gold, which is worth a fortune anymore. My goodness, it's what, $3,000-$4,000 an ounce now. I have personally metal detected out here, and I found a lot of bottle caps, nails. Not much gold. Still fun to try. Okay, there should be a little dirt access road with a kiosk and a map. I'll turn around there before we head back to town. Look, them guys off to the right, they were mining. Here it is, coming up. I see it. This would be the very west end of Dome Rock Mountain camp area. There's no host at this end. You'd have to go all the way back towards town. Get your permit. You just display the permit in your windshield and you're good. Look at that, another big puddle. The desert got watered. Heck yeah. I'll just stop here for a second. I'll show you the map that's on this kiosk here. Okay, we're at Dome Rock Mountain. We seen High Jolly and Plomosa Road, so we still got Scaddan Wash and Roadrunner to get to. I'll drive to both of them. Then you have your long term, but those aren't free. But there are just thousands and thousands of acres you can camp out here right around town. Alright, you see down where those RVs are, those white dots? That area, that's part of the metal detecting club. Gold claims down in that area. Goes clear up to the freeway and up through those washes. Okay, gonna head over to Scaddan Wash, which is on the east side of town. And then from there we'll go out to the south end, which is Roadrunner. For more information on my channel, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you sign up for free newsletter, putting one out once a month now. Got all kinds of cool stuff, downloadable puzzles, word search. That's all free. Also, we do articles and blogs, previous travels, future ones coming up, guides, that kind of thing. It's in the newsletter. Then we got the merch shop. Armchair Traveler series is out. And the Heck Yeah 2025 Heck Yeah travel series is out as well. Hats, mugs, t-shirts, which help support the channel and future videos just like this one, trucking around my home base here at Quartzsite. They make great Christmas gifts too, and I appreciate it very much. All right, right back in Quartzsite. Yay. Behind those hills off to the right, there's old stone cabins and dirt trails you can four-wheel through there as well. Pretty interesting. Even an abandoned mine right here off to the right, right off the road. You'll find quartz laying all over the ground. There's quartz veins that run through here. That's what they chased back during the gold mining days around here. That's why they call it Quartzsite. Quartz everywhere. All right, cruising back into town here. Once we get up to Lowe's, we're going to go straight across, connect with Keefe, and just take the back way all the way out to Scaddan Wash. Also yesterday, I stopped and seen really good friends of mine in RVerTV and great supporters of Quartzsite. Gus and Rose, they're the owners of Solar Bills. We recorded them. So I'm going to show that like right now.
And for your Black Friday sales.
sales. And we have battery sales. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Russ.
Here's the two bandits, the solar bandits.
Yes.
Right here. And where are we at, Gus?
Oh my God. We are, everybody, welcome to Solar Bill here in Quartzsite, Arizona.
Nice for you to visit us, Mr. Russ.
Yeah. So what's been going on?
Well, right now we've been shuffling our Black Friday sales. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. So the best way for you guys to get our inside scoop on our Black Friday sales is to give us a call at
619-588-9852, or you can visit us too, and we'd be happy to see you guys
here at 630 West Main Street in Quartzsite, Arizona.
Now you give free estimates, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, of course, we give out free estimates and free tutorials on what's best for you, for your solar array, for what is it that you're going to be using it for.
Yeah, and you're certified technicians.
We are certified technicians from Victron, Battleborn, Epoch Batteries. We are certified.
And you carry every part in the world here. 4 hours here.
Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. On Saturdays, we open Saturdays as well from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Very good.
Yeah, but not just the building where we do installs. We also have a building back there for all your customers that don't want to pay. We have a holding cell for you guys.
Oh, can we see that?
Yeah, let's go check it out. Yes. You want to say? You.
Oh, okay. I guess they give me this part. Well, this is our gel we have here for the folks who don't want to pay. No, we don't do that. But I do have a story here about the person who made our statues. I'm going to make it fast. They were done down in Mexico, of course. And the person who did it was so excited that, and I need to share this, because he did the prisoner, and he has the number 808. And people have asked me, what does 808? They think it's a zip, an area code or some type of code. Well, actually, it was his stepson's number who was actually in jail. So we have his stepson here's number if you want to see. So that's what the 808 came from. But the history of this holding cell is, you can tell that story because that's your favorite part.
And this holding cell is a historical building here in town, meaning that nobody can touch it, not even us. We're not going to paint it, but who would? Right. Look at how historical and wonderful it is. We make sure that it's maintained intact, me and my wife, right? So it was made in the early 1900s, and the famous sheriffs that came here to collect prisoners were Wild Bill Hickok and Wyatt Earp. Out of all of them, Wyatt Earp thought that it was so inhumane to keep prisoners in there that when he would come in the summer to collect them, to take them to the Yuma Territory Prison, he would give them a break at nighttime, tie him to the tree that's back there, and tell them, you know what, I'm doing you a favor. If I hear any lip from you, I'll hang you from this tree myself. So, a true story, by the way. It's documented right there in the history books. Okay. So and also you can go to the Natural Museum here in town, which is more, it'll give you a lot more history in better dates than I can give you. So.
Well, this was the original old downtown down here.
Right here.
Yes.
This whole little area.
Yeah.
And now, anybody can come see this, right?
No.
They don't have to want solar.
Just, all we ask, anybody can come and look at our historical site here, and they can come and visit, take pictures. You can come in. We leave enough space. We leave enough space so that you can come in here, keep an eye out. Maybe even say, come here and say hello to your best friend right here for who knows how long you're gonna be here for. And take as many pictures as you want. We tend to think this is the most photographed building in town.
It is.
Yeah, come and say hi to us for sure, or not.
Yeah.
But be mindful. Please be respectful. We live back here. Come over here during business hours, between 9 and 4 p.m. Weekdays.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
On Saturdays we're open from 9 to 2.
Okay.
You can also come in on Saturdays.
Okay.
The only days we close is Sunday.
But they got to come in and say hi to you.
Oh yeah, I appreciate a hi.
You love meeting the locals.
We like meeting the locals.
Yeah, they can anytime they can come in.
Yeah.
Like
Everybody's welcome here in Solar
Because
Bill.
this is still part of the Quartzsite history that you guys are saving.
Yes.
My hat's off to you for saving the history.
Thank you.
Here.
And we have a verbal contract with the Society of the Historical Society here in town. They do
once a year they do some type of a tour around town.
Yeah.
So, and this happens to be one of the places they come and visit. And I guess this is actually the same doors that they have at the Yuma Territorial Prison. And we have it here too. So that's why it's a historical little site here.
On Solar Bills, we have a seminar. Representatives from Big Trunk come in. The representatives from Battleborn, Lion Energy, all Rich Solar, they come in. And of course, it's a day before the Big Tent show starts. So it'll be January 16th. It'll be at 12 noon, from 12 to 3 p.m. That's our seminar. It's okay if you don't want to meet all those people, but you get to meet our main attraction, which will be Russ from RVerTV.
There you go.
I paid him to say that. So, and you got food, drink.
Yeah, we're going to have foods and raffles going on for that day.
So giveaways. All
It'll be giveaways.
To make it fun.
Solar, you can learn, ask, all of it.
All the questions you can ask, because at the Big Tent show, which is but here's more intimate, and you get to see the representatives yourselves, and they get to do more one-on-one.
Get to beat
the
big guys.
The big guys. So that's why we do it a day before the Big Tent show.
All right. Well, happy Thanksgiving coming up.
Happy Thanksgiving, and we we want to say from our family here in Solar Bills, we wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. And we also want to say Merry Christmas to everyone.
And happy holidays.
To everyone.
And two of the nicest people you ever want to meet in your life. They've become very good friends. In that old jail behind their business there, you can have a lot of fun. You don't need to buy solar or anything like that. You can go and take all the pictures you want. Just do it during business hours. Once again, they're over there on Main Street. Okay. This is the end of Dome Rock. We're back in town. Straight across is Keefe. You know what's amazing right now? Look how empty everything is. The roads. Okay, we're right around Thanksgiving here. In about 4 weeks, it'll start filling up. And right after first of the year, it is just packed here. It amazes me every year the amount of people that come to Quartzsite. Desert Gardens there off to the right. Lots of puddles in the wash. It didn't run. It just rained enough to create the puddles. Copper roof on the right. There's a game store for Tyson Wells. Vendors are setting up. All the seasonal guys there on the right, they're open. Won't be long. Alright, Scaddan Wash. It's about probably 2-3 miles straight. We're going to stay on Keefe in here. Cross over 95. This street here is Wriggles. We're getting clear at the east end of town. Always remember the church steeple there. Now off to the right, that's LTVA, long-term visitor area, camping. That's the backside of, what is it? Plomosa North. I always get them twisted. Then just past here, I believe there's a set of power lines. There they are. You'll see an entrance. One of them anyway. See all the RVs there? Right there. That little dirt road. That's starting Scaddan Wash. They kind of back up to each other. One is paid, the other one is free. Scaddan is free. And you'll see on the maps, if you look at it, Keefe should be right in here. You'll see the road change right here. There's the end of town limits. Now you're actually in the county. Pretty weird, isn't it? And the road really gets bad too. And this is Scaddan Wash up here on the right. A lot of people camp out here, and you can go way back up towards those mountains. There's Metro Mine Road, all kinds of cool stuff. Later in the winter, I'll explore back there. But here's the main entrance into Scaddan. I'll just do a drive-through. I don't see a host yet. But there's the main sign for Scaddan Wash. 14-day free camping. Well, looks like they tried scraping this road down a little bit. It is rough to come back in here. You can go down here about 3-4 miles and then cut back up way back. This is probably one of the biggest camp areas. Now you get really good cell reception because the cell towers are up on those mountains. But what you do get here is freeway noise. You'll get a lot of noise at night. Kind of get used to it, I guess. I've camped out here a couple times. Personally, I like Plomosa Road the best. But here's the kiosk. This is where your camp supposed to be parked, and you get your permit right here. Pretty cool. And it's got the same map on it. Each kiosk at each location will have the same little map. Shows the different free camp areas. And straight across this freeway would be Arco and Chevron, those gas stations, truck stop. Okay, we got one more to go find. Roadrunner, which would be south of town. Alright, back on 95 here. Heading south. Off to the right. See those yellow water tanks? That's the entrance to the big tent. Within a week or so, you're going to see all that filling up full of motorhomes and RVs and all that. Usually right after Thanksgiving, getting closer to Christmas, you'll see it. Okay, here's your LTVAs. Now these things aren't free. They charge you for it, but they ain't much, like $1 a night. Off to the right's Lebowitz West. You'll see the entrance here, and to the left would be Lebowitz North. And there's four-wheeling, all kinds of stuff out here. It turns into a dust bowl if there's not much rain. Once you get all the RVs, and there'll be tens of thousands, literally, of RVers out here. It's massive area. There's thousands and thousands of acres you can camp on, but it's still massive, the amount of people that come here. Not too much longer. Hard to believe 2025 is almost over. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Okay, here's your second set of LTVAs, long-term visitor areas. To the right, they call that one Tyson Wash. To the left is Plomosa South. Now, Plomosa South is the most popular. It has the dump stations, it has water. All locations have trash, but Plomosa South is the busiest. Huge groups stay there. It's incredible what happens. There's a lot of rigs here now. I'm kind of amazed. It's more than usual, I'd say. Okay, we're out here. Our last stop of the free camping tour. This one's called Roadrunner. Beep beep. Coyote and Roadrunner, huh? Remember those old cartoons? Okay, this is also known as La Paz Valley out here. There's actually a community at the end of this road here, about a mile down the road. RV parks, private properties, all of that. But here off to the right, and it kind of backs up to the LTVAs, is called Roadrunner. It is another massive camp area. I'll stop here, I'll jump out. Take a break, get out of this van. All right, here it is, Roadrunner, 14-day free camping. This would be my second favorite place. You do get road noise off the highway, but it really dies off at night, except for a few trucks. That is the main road going down to Yuma. One of the few that goes down to Mexico. Algodones, all that is this highway here. But it is big, open, very flat, easy to park. So we've done them all. Dome Rock, Roadrunner, High Jolly, Scaddan, and Plomosa. Not bad, huh? And there's a little map of the LTVAs, long-term visitor areas, which it's beyond Quartzsite. You can go over to California, down around Yuma. There's several of them where the permit would be used. I'll do a separate video on the LTVAs in the future, because it's just a different thing. You buy a permit, but it's good at all the locations and good till April next year, I believe. Somewhere around there. Anyway, we did good today, huh? Got to see them all. Highly recommend. Free camping. Can't beat it. 14 days. Come out in your rig. No snow here. All right, gonna head back towards town. Weather here is just perfect, crystal clear blue sky, nice and warm. Yay. There's the natural gas pipeline road, cuts across, way out's Rainbow Acres. There's La Paz Valley, the little community, mountains in the background. And this is looking at down towards Yuma, in the Yuma Proving Grounds. And you can see the pipeline road. That pipeline goes all the way across the desert over into California. It is huge. And you see the little white dots out that direction? There's your La Posa South, your LTVA. Well, I'm gonna head back to Tyson Wells. Check in, see what's happening. I have been getting a ton of emails. The 2025 Heck Yes travel season did not stop. I just haven't edited it all out yet. So it stopped there at Harper's Ferry. You will be seeing videos very soon. Atlantic Ocean, Outer Banks, Savannah, Georgia, and cutting back into Alabama. All kinds of cool stuff coming up soon on RVerTV. Plus, when I leave here tomorrow, we're going to cut up through California a little bit along the Colorado River. All kinds of new and cool views coming up. Okay, gonna go bug them at the game store, see what's happening. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. And December's almost upon us, my goodness. Oh, means Christmas time, ho ho ho. From the land of no snow, huh? Well, 'tis the season. Wintertime in Quartzsite. Journey continues. Talk soon.